Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. Today I wanted to do a project using these dried flowers. I had to play with them earlier today and I figured I would do one with you to show you how I did it. But these were some dried flowers that my daughter gifted me um, for Christmas. I think she said she purchased it from Temu. And then they're called dry flowers, but they're not dry flowers. They're mimicking dry flowers, but they are stickers. And you can see Leo got to this packaging. And they're really pretty. And I think she bought them all because that's the way my daughter rolls. And I'm going to show you what I made. And then we'll make one together. So let me move that over there for the glare. So here is one of them. Now this can either be a big journaling card. My intention was to use it as a bookmark. And sorry about the glare because I did add acetate. And you can see the outline of the sticker back there. But they're really big and they're all different. But this was the very first one I made. And I used file folder. And then I used some shoe polish to distress it. I did 2 coats of that. And then I used one of my Temu stamps, which is this one, as a background. This has just a whole bunch of numbers and letters. It's a background stamp. And you can see it's very well loved. I've been using it quite a lot. And then I also, for the front, used another Temu stamp. Let me just put this back in here. And this one was gifted to me in a D-stash. And that's this one. So I used this little one and I used this big one. And that I used to create the front. And this one, because of the size of the sticker on the inside, this measures 4.5 by a little more than 8, which is a perfect size for a bookmark in your journal. That was my intention. So I did make that one. That was the very first one I did. And I thought it was a little plain in the back. So then I did another one. And I jazzed it up a bit. And here it is. And this one, I actually ink splattered gold and green in the back. And I love the way this one came out. I even jazzed it up a little bit and added some brads in there, which you don't see in the back. And then after I did that, I was like, oh, I should have rounded the corners before I put the brads in. So I made another one. And this time I rounded the corners. And look how pretty that looks. See, the ink splattering in the back. I mean, they're all pretty. They're all cute. And you can see the size difference. Sorry about the glare. I should turn it over. You should see the size difference this way. But I love how they turned out, and I figure we can do one together. So I did a little prep work. And I did cut out and measure the back piece. And I did do some ink splattering. You can see it there. And I did that one to fit this sticker here. This rose is so pretty. Look how pretty that is. Look at the details on that. And I did cut out my frame. Now to do the frame is fairly simple. When I use my board, all I did is came up here on the 1/2 inch, right? Because that's 1 inch right there, 1/2 inch. So it's a 1/2 inch from the cut line to here. Line that up, and then just estimate it, how much a 1/2 inch would be. You can absolutely, I think the first one I did it with a ruler and then just did all lines and then just cut the square inside. And of course I did that on the back side where you wouldn't see. But then for the other two, I just did it this way. So I would come up and then score, not estimating on the lesser side what a 1/2 inch would be. Do the same thing here, and then I would come back around and get the lines to meet. So that's how I did my frame. I find that so easy that way. I did put my double-sided tape there, and then I have my dinged up spare piece of acetate. So I just want to make a dry fit and see if it fits in here, which it does. And I'm going to remove the film that's on top of it. Not like that. Sorry guys, I've been crafting different projects at different stages. And there goes little Leo with his squeaky toy. I can pick up the film. There's the film. Okay, you don't see it. Yeah, I did ink the edges. It's best to ink your edges on the inside before you put your acetate. And I did. And if anyone's watching and you have pets, they're probably wondering, where is the squeaky toy coming from? Hopefully I'm in frame. Okay. And then I do come in with a little bit of glue outside of the tape. The first one I did was a little challenging because I didn't know how it was going to turn out. And like with any new project, sometimes it's just a little awkward when you first do it. After that, it gets so much easier, and you'll see. Okay, I'm going to lay this down. Hopefully I don't get my head in the way. Let's see. I do it this way. And Loki's on neighborhood watch. Loki, darling. Cut it out. And I'm spreading it out away from the window. And I'm pretty good. Okay. Here is when I came in and decided I want to do the brad. So I got this bookbinding tool from Temu. And this is usually used for elastic. What I did was I came in here and let's do it like this. Came in here, lined up the inner V with the inner V there, and then I punched a hole. Not necessarily all the way through, but just enough for me to be able to see it. And I'll show you what that looks like when I'm done. Okay. All I needed it was as a marker, and this tool allowed me to pretty much even them out. So they looked a little bit more uniformed. And now the babies are playing. Oh my goodness. Never a dull moment with them. Okay. So let me show you what that looks like. All you see is a little dent in the plastic. That allows me to come in with my crocodile. And I'm using the small setting, which is 1/8 of an inch. I think it's 1/8. Yeah, 1/8. And I'm going to find that hole and center it. Sorry, I need to bring it a little closer to me so I can see. And then I'm going to punch my hole. I'm going to do the same with this one. And if they're not 100% even, I mean, it's handmade. I try to get as perfect as I can, but sometimes it's just not possible. Okay, so So there goes my 4 holes. And then this is where I come in with the brads. Oh, but before I do that, runaway brad, I want to round the edges just a little bit. I'm going to use the smallest setting. Just a little bit. That corner must not be 100% straight. Let's see. Okay. And this is why I like to come in from this side, because I can see. Now I'm going to add my brads. And you can see already that my ends are not 100% even. So I think I'm going to turn this. Come on, split it apart. Can't really see. Be nice if I put my glasses on, right? Okay, here we go. There we are. Now I'm gonna have to come in and cut that tip off. Okay. Do the same for the other ones. Okay. So I hope everyone is doing well. We have, the day I'm recording this video, we have a huge storm headed our way with rain. The last one was snow, which I didn't get any snow in the city. I think I did a short on it, but I did get snow where I work, which is about 25 minutes north of where I live. And yeah, I haven't had snow here in the city going on over 2 years, so the record keeping says. And I'm quite happy with that. All right, so this is what we have. Now, I've always done them this way, but I think I want to try this one this way. What do you think? You raise it up. I think that'll be interesting, a little different. So I have the plain one. I have the 2 ink splatters. Maybe that, yeah, I'll do this one this way. So now let me just separate this. And these stickers are a little tricky. But before I do that, let me ground myself to see where I'm gonna be at. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, between the 4/8 and the 5/8. Now let's see. Maybe I won't have to pause you guys because these stickers are a little tricky to separate. Here we go. All right. So I'm gonna go between the 4/8 and the 5/8, and I'm gonna come straight down the middle. Loki, my darling. And I'm gonna get my pressing tool and just make sure that it's adhered there. I'm gonna trim off the excess here, just like that. Let's put that on the sticker. That's what she's looking like. Pretty. And then we're just gonna come in and glue this on top. I always wanted to do specimen cards, and I never got around to trying, and I'm really excited when I saw these stickers that they were on the big side. I was like, ooh, that's different. I could do bookmarks. I want to make sure I get it on the edge. I'm going to come in. Make sure there's no dust on the inside, and then we're going to line them up. And give it a good press. And there it is. Now you can ink the edges. I've inked the edges on the other ones. I did them on some, not all. But I think they come out really, really pretty. Make sure I have no bubbles in there. And there it is. Isn't it pretty? I love it. I love the size of it. I think it'll make a great bookmark. Of course, I'm going to try them with different colors. It doesn't have to be, I mean, I like the vintage, I like the grunge, but it doesn't have to be this color. You can make it the frame whatever color you want. You can stamp whatever you want. The choice is yours, but I think the flowers are just beautiful. So there it is, 4 different sizes, plain background with no brads. I'm sorry about the glare, guys. Then I did one with brads but unrounded corners with some ink splattering in the back. And then we went all out with the ink splattering, the brads, and rounded corners. And then we did the stamping on the inside with the rounded corners and the brads and the ink splattering in the back. So there you have it. I love them. I hope you give it a try. Let me know what you think, if you've done anything similar to this. But I think they will make some great bookmarks. And of course, I need to pull back my idea book and have one of these sit in here. And I think I like the rose. And there it is. There's my bookmark. I think it's super cute. Yeah. So I can come back to my page. All right, my friends, till the next one. I hope you found it helpful, inspirational. Let me know what you think. I love hearing from you guys. And I'll see you at the next project share. All right, my friends. Take care now. Bye-bye.